Hello and welcome to this episode of Improving Your Relationship. I am the Lady Mae, and today I'm speaking on an aspect of improving your relationship which I call recognizing changes in your partner. Over the years, one of the main things I've realized that causes misunderstanding in relationships is the inability to recognize and accept changes in your partner, in your partner's needs. I have come to realize that it's been a major blockade in any relationship. And that is why today I want us to talk about it. Now, when you have realized that there are changes, sometimes you see, change is not easy to accept. Change is, and the interesting thing is, people even get to the point where they can't tell it's a change. All they know is he's behaving funny, she's behaving funny. She started complaining about the things that were normal. One thing I've realized, one thing I have learned personally, as I always share with you, these are experiences through my counseling sessions, is what I share with you. They are not just books. These are practical knowledge, which I believe will bless you, will help you along the way. Now, one thing I've realized is, as human beings, we grow, we evolve, we change. So does our needs change. Our needs change with time. It changes with age, it changes with exposure, it changes with experience, it changes with your location, it changes with your circles, it changes with your job, your beliefs, it changes with a lot of things. And so, if you will be honest to yourself, how you were 20 years ago is not how you are today. There were things that you were so sure about that this is it. But today you can say that, no, I don't think this is the actual solution, or this is how I would do it today, which is okay. At that time, that's how you were. And that's what I want us to talk about. The ability to recognize the changes in your partner. What are the changes you are seeing? What has changed? Has he gone quieter? What has changed? Do you feel like he's now distant away from you? You don't feel the connection anymore. What exactly has changed? Sometimes even the eating pattern changes. The sleeping pattern changes. Now, if you want your relationship to improve, you have to recognize some of these changes. You have to know that this is change, or this is changing around our relationship or around my partner. This is changing. It takes a while for you to be able to place your finger exactly on what is changing. But trust me, whenever you feel uncomfortable, when you can't understand what is going on with your partner in the relationship, I just want to entreat you to take a moment, give yourself a break, and try to think through, why is this happening? This has repeated itself. Try and pinpoint exactly what has changed to begin with. That's the first step, because you can't work with what you don't know. So you need to know what has changed first of all. Once you know, or you can pinpoint what has changed, your next level is, why has this changed about him, about her? Why has this changed? Why is he no longer the friendly, jovial person that I knew? Why is he snapping at every little thing? What exactly? Has a person changed with time, with experience, with exposure? Is that what it is? Is it growth? You need to understand it, because most of the times in a relationship we make it about ourselves. When there is a change, genuine change, we make it about ourselves. He's not minding me anymore. He snaps at every little thing. She's nagging, she's this, she's not in the house anymore, she's absent. When your wife or your husband achieves a higher position in life, you will not have them 24/7. And that change, you need to understand it. When something has changed, I just want to encourage you to look at what has changed. How can you work with that change? Instead of making it about yourself, look at how you can work with that change. If it's positive, how do I adjust myself? If it is negative, how do I help the person? Let's just say you get married to someone who had never taken alcohol before, and suddenly they start drinking. Drinking becomes a problem for them. Or you have someone, your partner is someone who comes home right after work. Suddenly there's this change where they stay out till 2-3 hours later before they come home. Instead of you fighting, instead of you arguing, you're staying out late. Why are you out? This and that, all those confusion. I just want to bring this to your attention. Why don't you find out what really is causing that change? Why is my husband or my wife not present anymore? Why has this person taken to sleeping in the sofa? Why is the change what it is? Especially when it is negative. Find out what contribution have I made towards this change. This is an honest exercise to do. Most of the times when there is a change, we only look at it from the other person's point of view. We only look at it from the other person's action. He's doing that, and I don't like it, and I'm upset, and there's the nagging, there's the fighting. If you want to improve relationships, you have to get to the point where you ask yourself, what has been my contribution in this situation? Now, when you've done that honest reflection on yourself and you've found an answer, sometimes you may not come to that conclusion so easily. You probably need the help of a counselor, of a therapist, someone to talk to try and get some clarity around the difficulty. But once you have found what it is, you ask yourself, how am I going to help this person to come back? How am I going to help this person? Because remember, if you have an absent partner, your relationship technically is breaking down. When there is a change and you are not happy about it, it means that there's a downturn to your relationship, to your partnership, to your marriage, whatever it is. The only way out is to try and help your partner come back to their original self or to improve upon themselves. But it starts with you. Remember, a change always starts with one person. So be the change agent. Improve your relationship by trying to identify what has changed. Why has it changed? What has been my contribution? How can I improve it? How can I make it better? How can I get the man I married? How can I get the lovely lady I met 10 years ago, 20 years ago? How can I stop this complaint over and over again? I believe that once you start taking steps to improve the situation, the relationship automatically then improves. I hope this session has also blessed you and is being helpful to you. Let me know how this session has helped you. Send me a message, comment on the page, and stay in touch. Thank you for being here once again. I am Lady Mae.